Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise in support of this motion moved by the member for North Shore, and that's because every single point in the motion raises a serious issue about the dire housing crisis we're in right now. Since the election of this Labor government, the Australian dream of home ownership has slipped further and further out of reach for families and young people right across New South Wales. Rents are rising, home prices are soaring, homelessness is increasing, and the rate of housing approvals and completions, the very things we need to fix this problem, have actually gone backwards. Today, the Sydney Morning Herald published an article saying that the cost to buy this typical Sydney property is at a fresh record of $1.75 million. If you take the average Sydney income of about $74,000 according to the ABS, Sydney house prices are more than 23 times the average Sydney income. Speaker, I'm the youngest member of Parliament serving in this chamber right now, and I came here to raise the issues affecting young people and to fight for more opportunities for us, not less. How can anyone honestly come into this chamber and say that young people right now are getting a good deal? Buying a home is harder than ever, rents and mortgage repayments are higher than ever, we carry the highest HECS debts of any generation before us, and the cost of living rises every single day. It's little wonder we're the generation with the least amount of savings and the highest rates of anxiety and depression. Because what young people need from the government is vision, practical solutions that restore aspiration, not talk. Because that's what we're seeing, a lot of talk. And I'll just note that the member for Heathcote is giggling at that. You can take my word for it and you can look at the facts on this. Last financial year, Labor's so-called housing policies delivered less than 4% of new dwelling approvals. 4%. I'd like to see you put that on a press release, because at the same time state taxes are at a record high. This is driving up the cost of new homes. You have industry experts saying that the relentless tax grabs by governments is having a direct impact on the housing crisis right now. Research released this year by the Centre for International Economics found that half the cost of building a new house and land package, I'll repeat that, half the cost, on average, goes straight to government taxes, regulatory costs and charges. For an apartment, that's up to $400,000 before a brick is even laid. These taxes don't fund homes, they kill them. They kill feasibility in this state and they drive up costs. If this government is really prepared to walk the walk instead of just talking the talk on housing affordability, it would restore first home buyer choice and raise the limits on stamp duty concessions, reduce building and regulatory contributions that add to the cost of a home, and stop taxing young people out of the market. It's now harder than ever to afford a home in New South Wales, whether you want to rent or buy. This is crushing the hopes of first home buyers and families. And I say to every young person that this side of the House, the Liberals and Nationals, are the side of the House that will fight for you and do whatever we can to get you into your own home sooner.
Government members don't react. Thank you.
Yeah, I will note, Madam Speaker, that we didn't raise an interjection to the member when she was talking, and I deserve the same respect. Thank you.
Yes, I
Madam
uphold
Speaker,
that comment.
This motion by the member for North Shore sends a clear message, because housing approvals are down, taxes are up, and hope is fading. Young people aren't asking for special treatment. We're asking for fairness and for a government that removes barriers and taxes and delivers homes that people can actually afford in communities that they want to live in. And I commend this motion to the House.
I call the member.